This is the 5 on 5 podcast presented by DirectMusicService.com. I am Phenom to my right, Jupiter Williams.
What up?
Coming live on my bottom right, Nick Lopez. And down below, our special guest, make some noise from Miami, it's Crespo. Crespo, how the fuck are you living, man?
Man, I am living off some Cheetos right now. I am enjoying life as much as we can, and I'm grateful, man.
Now, we were talking before we flipped the switch. You're coming to us live from Wired Sound Academy, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Wired Sound Academy is a school I started. I founded with a partner of mine a couple years ago, and we finally are open and moving and running, which is awesome.
Hell yeah. And we will definitely get into that. But the reason we brought you here today is for a battle between two artists. What we do every week, we compare two artists head to head, their top 5 songs as viewed most popular on Spotify. This week is Jupiter's pick. Travis, tell them what we got.
Okay, we got some heavy hitters in the hip hop game. Our battle is Kendrick Lamar versus J. Cole.
This is great.
Yes,
I like this.
Nick, how you feel?
I like
Okay.
I'm stoked. This is a good one.
Okay.
All right, Travis, let's get into round 1.
Round 1, Kendrick Lamar, Humble versus J. Cole, No Role Models.
Ooh.
Kind of surprised that this is J. Cole's #1 Spotify song now.
Yeah.
Surprised about this one.
Where's Kendrick's record? Is that probably one of his 3rd or 4th?
No, so this is #1 Kendrick record.
For both
Yeah,
of them?
so this is just straight down the line, yeah.
Straight down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Crespo,
I'm gonna go Humble.
Okay, you gonna go Humble? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go Humble. Yeah, that's such a banger. And the Skrillex remix is fucking great too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going K-Dot all the way.
All right. Crespo, what you got?
Man, I'm super biased because Kendrick's my favorite artist, like probably of all time. Maybe top 3 there for me. So Humble all day. The beat, every lyric is perfect. You know, I can't go wrong with it. And when I play it in the club, it goes crazy. So definitely Humble.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Love Kendrick Lamar. This isn't like my go-to Kendrick song. Not to say I don't like the song, it's just not like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I'm going with J. Cole.
Ooh. Okay.
Right.
I like it.
This is probably one of my favorite J. Cole albums.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I go back
This
to this
is
album.
my favorite J. Cole album for sure.
I go back to this album all the time.
This has to be #1 because of radio play. It has to.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Okay, round 2. We have Kendrick Lamar, All the Stars. This is from the Black Panther soundtrack. Versus J. Cole, Middle Child.
Let me lead it off.
Shit, yeah. Damn, this Kendrick song is dope. I'm going with J. Cole again.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go with J. Cole also. This is one of my favorite records of his.
Yeah.
Middle Child is just too dope.
The body's it.
I'm right there with you guys. That's a sweep.
That's a sweep? Okay.
That's a sweep.
I love SZA on the Kendrick record, but man, this is probably one of J. Cole's hardest for me.
Tough
Tough
one.
It was a tough one, right?
Yeah.
Man. All right. Round 3. We have Kendrick Lamar, Love versus J. Cole, Workout.
Yo, I'm gonna get some heat for this, but
I Workout, aren't you?
I love Workout. I still play it. I mean, I love that song, man.
I play it with the original Paula Abdul, and then I go into this
with
one.
the Paula.
Yeah.
Yeah. with the
Yeah.
Paula. But I will say this: I did make a tweet the other day. Shout out to everyone that says another world premiere.
Yeah.
So shout out to Kendrick. I'm going J. Cole.
Fair enough.
Yep, I'm going J. Cole. Also loves the car ride, amazing voice.
Yes.
But this is my favorite J. Cole song, so I gotta run with that.
Damn. I'm a Kendrick on this one,
Sure.
specifically for the Clue style drops.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I love that.
And it's
I
a
love
good,
that.
it's a good ballad. It's a good ballad, man. Just
It's such a good ballad, and I remember when I first heard this, I was like, yo, like hearing the ad libs and like the Clue style drops all over the track. I was like, this is sick. Like the fact that shit is happening on like a lovey song, like that shit is fresh. This was dope.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in on the Kendrick song. This is probably one of like, aside from like early Section 80 stuff,
Yeah.
this is probably like some of my favorite Kendrick shit.
Yeah, man, this is definitely one of my favorite Kendrick songs too. I have a Miami bass remix to this song, and I play that out a lot. Yeah, man.
I need the.
I got you.
You like-
I'll send it over. I would definitely send it over, man, because
awesome,
I
man.
love playing that track. All right, round 4. Colin, are we blacked out or what?
Oh no, I'm looking for something. You know me. I got something. I got a little trick up my sleeve. I had to hide my face for a sec. Go ahead.
Colin probably got a picture of him and J. Cole that he's
Yeah.
about
Go
to break
ahead.
out.
You guys just go ahead.
J. Cole pre dreadlocks. I like it. There it is.
There it is.
Wow.
You know I got a little something up my sleeve here.
That's great.
I like it.
We'll talk about this later.
Is Cole rocking braids, or I couldn't see it too well.
That's
That was pre.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was
Wow.
big before sideline
Yeah.
J. Cole.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was
$1
that
in a
$2
dream.
tour or whatever it was.
$1 in a dream.
Yeah, $1 in a dream. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep.
So
All
I
right.
did the
Go ahead.
I did the KOD tour with Cole, Young Thug, and I was with Jaden on that tour. And man, what a cool dude, cool ass dude, like so humble, so friendly. Definitely different than much different than Young Thug, which is
Yeah.
a weird
Oh.
contrast to say.
Oh,
Oh, some
say the
insider
least.
scoop. Some
Well,
insider scoop.
halfway.
I
through
did
the
get a lot of.
tour-
All right. So
Yeah.
as you guys know, I always ask for fan questions every week, and we got a lot of fan questions for you, sir. So we're gonna get into that.
Oh, so, yeah,
We're-
sorry.
We're definitely
I go
gonna
on
get into
tangents.
that side of shit.
yeah.
Some fan questions for that regarding that. Actually, go ahead, Travis.
Amazing.
Okay. Well, round four, we have Kendrick Lamar, DNA, versus J. Cole, Wet Dreams.
I'm going
Yeah, I
Kendrick
like
here.
the verse.
No,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
Kendrick.
I'm with you with Kendrick for sure.
I think the cadence on his flow, everything about the beat, his cadence on this record is insane to me.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it is.
Gotta go there.
He's just damn. I felt like it was a true jazz album. Like he was kind of all over the place, like a freestyle jazz, like trumpet player or a saxophonist. It was crazy. Loved it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Nico.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with DNA. Reluctantly, because I really like both of these songs. Like I don't like
That's
to
fair.
choose.
Yeah.
this is
Fair
stressing Neek out. I like this.
It is.
It's
I like
stressing him
this,
out a
yeah.
little bit.
It is. He turned the hat backwards just to get in it.
Yeah, I had to get a little more comfortable. That one was.
All
When you
right.
said both artists, I got a little stressed out because I was like, man, this is gonna be tough.
As you should. This isn't
You know
supposed
what?
to make
I'll
you
be
feel
right
comfortable.
back. I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Man, you blacking out again? What is going on here? Oh man. Okay.
I got all the merch.
I know, right? He's just gonna bring out a box of merch.
He's
And
like,
it's
check
just-
this out. I love.
No, but
You're gonna have it.
you know what it is? It's just a merch where it's just a T-shirt and he wrote "damn" on it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's very like DIY.
Very
So
DIY.
I made this. It's not even real merch. He's just like,
Yeah,
look,
see, look at this. Look at it.
Okay.
oh, it's signed.
It's
I
signed.
like that. The sign, that's hard.
That's fresh. He has a sign.
I said I'd be right back. I had to come back with the sign, boy.
That's fair.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
What
fair.
an album.
Hey, you can put it
signed
down now.
Copy of Damn.
That's fire.
No, I'll
I
just
like
do
it.
the
the
whole
people-
show. I'll do the
Hold-
whole show like this.
I dare you.
Kendrick
I
is
dare
a
you.
guest star on the show right now.
I dare you.
As soon as somebody votes for J. Cole, it's like, what?
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
Well, I think this next one is definitely going to go to Kendrick because we have Kendrick Lamar, Money Trees versus J. Cole, The London, and this is a J. Cole feature, of course. A Young Thug song. Young Thug song.
Oh, man.
Love that song though.
Yeah, and J. Cole's verse is dope on that song.
J. Cole's
This
verse.
is a tough
That's verse on the
matchup.
song.
Yeah, if we're
This is a
comparing
tough
verses.
matchup.
Because
All right, someone else go.
whenever I play London, I always play just the J. Cole verse.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm off top going with Kendrick. I love London, but like that Kendrick gets this round. I don't want to like. I love that song too, so I just Kendrick gets this round. That's all.
But it's Money Trees has such a great chorus, man.
Shout out to Dahi because this beat is crazy.
Yeah, the beat is
Mhm.
nuts.
Mhm.
yeah, I gotta go Money Trees also. I love
Yeah.
that J. Cole verse, but Money Trees is too good.
Yeah.
Low key, high key, Money Trees is my favorite Kendrick song. So this is an easy pick for me, man. Whew.
Yeah.
And I've seen it live a couple of times. I saw it
Same.
live on Pimp Butterfly Tour too. Man,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's
easy.
up there. It's up there for me.
Yeah, I
for
saw
sure.
it live on the Yeezus tour.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
okay,
that's right.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I in Chicago we had him as the opener too. Yeah, I saw that. But
Damn.
that's London is dope.
Yeah,
London's a
yeah.
dope fucking song.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong
I don't have
there.
anything bad to say about that.
Is that
3
the
to
top
2.
five?
That's the top 5.
That is top 5.
I wasn't expecting that top 5 for J. Cole.
No.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What songs do you think should have been on J. Cole's top 5?
Oh, man. See, I'm not gonna lie. I used to not be the Motivate. I loved.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
No. I love Motivate. If we're talking like his most popular stuff, I think that's missing for sure. Like London shouldn't be there. Motivate should be there for sure.
I agree.
I think a lot is one of J. Cole's dopest features ever, and I think that should be on there.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. That's a dope ass record.
When that came out, I think Travis and we listened to that nonstop. That was up
Yeah.
in Seattle,
Yes. Yeah.
just over and over and over again. Man,
Yeah.
Kendrick's got a lot of songs that should be on here
Well,
as well, though.
Yeah.
Kendrick at this point has so many songs, and Damn was like, I think Good Kid, Mad City already like set him off to be like huge, and everybody knew it. But Damn was like when he became a household name. Like he's gonna be on,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
Now
Sneak, what
everybody
album?
knows him.
What album did you say?
Damn. So I think it's appropriate that all the top 5s are basically off this album for the most part.
Yeah.
Man,
Humble and DNA are easily his 2 biggest.
but you
And,
gotta
and King
remember,
Kunta maybe?
yeah,
Swimming
Yeah.
pools.
Yeah.
Swimming pools is how I really started
Swimming
falling in love
pool.
with this stuff.
Swimming pools. I'm surprised the swimming pools wasn't on there. I'm surprised that Power Trip wasn't on there for Cole.
Is Swimming Pools a Scoop song? Hold on.
I was gonna say Loyalty too.
Loyalty's fire, man. He is so much good shit.
Yeah.
Or
That,
Bitch,
well,
Bitch Don't
that-
Kill My Vibe.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
What
The remix stuff.
Yeah.
Remix?
Yeah. If you had to pick a favorite Kendrick album, what would it be?
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, I would probably say that too.
I don't know. Section 80 is so good though.
Section 80 all day.
Yeah,
Pimp a
Section
Butterfly
80 for me.
Whoop-de-whoop, blase, blah.
Yeah.
That song off top is my biggest, like, that's what made me a Kendrick fan.
Mm-hmm.
And so once I heard that, I was like, oh, I'm in. Like, I'm
Yeah.
checked in on this kid. He's the illest.
Yeah.
This is a good matchup, though. I don't hate this matchup.
Yeah, right.
No, it's a given. Like, they're two of some of the greatest rappers living right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got the.
It's a stressful one. It's a stressful one. It's going to be close.
Yeah,
it's
it
a stressful one.
sucks.
Let's slide into the lightning round here. This is the next stressful part of the show. We are going to take you into a lightning round where you pick this or that. You can tell us as little or as much about your pick as you want, but they're going to come rapid fire, and you tell us which one you're going with.
All right.
It's not going to make you feel good. I'm just going to let you know.
No, fuck.
It makes me feel good. Let's start off with Drake or Dr. Dre.
Drake.
Trick Daddy or Gucci Mane?
Trick Daddy forever.
Forever.
Ludacris or Juvenile?
Juvie, for sure.
Okay. Weezer or Blink 182?
Oh, fuck.
He was feeling good all the way up to that point.
He was feeling real good.
God damn. I guess I gotta go to Blink because I listen to more Blink for sure.
Okay.
Blink 182.
Justin Timberlake or Usher?
Usher, all day.
Okay. Big Timers or Yin Yang Twins?
Big timers. Nola. Love New Orleans.
AC/DC or Guns N' Roses?
AC/DC.
Okay. Nelly or Ja Rule?
Nelly.
Bee Gees or Fugees?
Damn, that's fucked up too. Fugees. I gotta go Fugees.
Okay. Sade or Aaliyah?
Sade.
3-6 Mafia or Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most people be like, "Oh, it's no question Wu-Tang," but I love 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
It's like the core.
Make you think.
Yeah. I'll go with 3-6 Mafia.
Okay.
Hey,
Elton John or Stevie Wonder?
Stevie.
Missy or Busta Rhymes?
Missy.
Oh,
Damn, these are good. These are really good.
Let's see here. Earth, Wind, and Fire or Chic?
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Love them.
Okay. Prince or Michael Jackson?
This one's fucked up, too. I grew up in the Midwest, and like I'd always be in Minnesota, so I as much as I love Mike, Prince.
Okay. Biggie or Pac?
I'm gonna hang up now.
That's the show, y'all.
That's the show.
He's like, I'm packing it up.
I'm
Man, it's like asking how you're feeling on a Monday or a Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, it's the same. I have to answer this one.
That's such a funny analogy.
Man, I feel the same. Lately, I've been just listening to a lot of Biggie, so I'm going with Biggie. But there was a point where I listened to Pac all day, and he just has such a big catalog that it was super enjoyable for me to go through all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So
We
Biggie,
will end the lightning
right
round with this. Prepare yourself. Sit down. Outcast or Hall & Oates?
Wait, say what was it?
Outcast or Hall & Oates?
Oh my god. Damn, who thinks of these? This is fucked up. I'll go with that. I'll go with Outcast.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you survived the lightning round.
You did survive it. You did survive. You threatened to leave the show, but you survived.
This is the coolest.
These are all
This is one of the coolest podcasts I've done.
These are all previous episodes, and you can go through and listen to all of them. It's tough. It's really tough. We didn't ask this, actually. I'll slide this one in as a late entry. Whitney or Mariah?
Jeez. Are you have you had an episode on this yet?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have?
Yeah, we had Yoli this was Yoli's episode, right?
No, Yoli was MJ and Prince.
MJ and Prince. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go Mariah. I'm gonna go Mariah.
Okay.
It's a very hard one though.
Reluctantly Mariah. Yeah. I like it.
Very reluctantly. I'm like
all right,
59% Mariah. Maybe.
I see what you did there. I see you.
Same.
Okay. Let's pass to Neek.
Okay, so you're offered a endorsement deal by any fast food establishment of your choosing. You just have to create a meal a la Travis Scott. What does the Crespo meal look like, and where is it?
Oh shit! This is the fucking podcast I've been on, by the way. This is awesome.
Wait a minute. Hey, you were breaking up when you said that. Can you say that again?
Yeah. Man, I'm sorry. My internet's kind of bad here for some reason. But this is the coolest podcast I've been on. I'm like sweating, but also smiling from like how happy these answers make me, these questions make me.
Yeah.
Travis just wanted to get that little clip right there. We're going to use that for all the promo.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's t-shirts, everything.
Yeah, welcome to the intro of every one of our shows.
That's amazing. All right, so I got to pick one fast food place, and I'd have to design the meal for what a Crespo meal would look like.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, I can't combine two restaurants, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you.
Yeah.
We let who do we let do the mashup? We let somebody do the mashup.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to think if I need a mashup.
Oh, Hood Internet did it for
the
Pizza
Hood
Hut
Internet
Taco
did the
Bell.
mashup.
Yeah.
If there's a combo like a Pizza Hut Taco Bell, that's fair game.
Have you guys don't have Chick-fil-A out by you, right?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it would be Chick-fil-A. What else? I gotta really think this through. I take my fast food serious.
It's important.
All right, actually, you know what? It would be solely Chick-fil-A. It would be a Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich with mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese stuffed in the sandwich, and the only thing I would add is some truffle hot sauce. And that's it.
Oh, okay.
That's proper.
Truffle hot sauce. That's crazy.
Truffle hot sauce. And that's it.
Everybody always adds truffle something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
I feel like
hot
truffle
sauce
is the most. Truffle hot sauce I've never even heard of. That's sick.
Dude, there's this hot sauce I started buying called Truff. It's like $10 a bottle, but it's fucking delicious. It's buffalo sauce with truffle mixed together.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
And it's so good. I'm gonna see if I can send y'all some.
That'd be sick.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
And so it would be that sandwich, the mac and cheese, a side of fries, and a strawberry milkshake. That's it.
Dude, you know what I love from Chick-fil-A is the frosted lemonade.
Oh, shit, I haven't had that.
It's basically like an orangesicle milkshake, but with lemonade. It's so fire. I know it sounds kind of wild, but it's so.
It doesn't sound wild at all.
It
doesn't sound wild at all.
Like it's so good.
That sounds great.
That's where,
gentlemen, if you're down Chick-fil-A way,
gentlemen,
get yourself a frosted lemonade.
Gentlemen,
Chick-fil-A way, I like it.
You know, down Chick-fil-A way, get yourself a frosted lemonade.
That's
I just write them a jingle. Relax. We're gonna have to box this one up because I'm gonna need some endorsement deals for that one.
Yep.
Yo, that's a proper meal, man. That is. Man,
Sick
okay.
one.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm not even
that. I appreciate that meal.
Travis.
Man, that's a great question.
It's a fun one.
Okay. So I guess this is my movie section. So Crespo, I am the movie buff out of the group. I love all movies. I will watch any movie. It doesn't matter what kind of movie it is. But I'm really versed in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the DC Cinematic Universe. Ask me any question about it, I can answer it and give you a 3-hour answer to just one question. So, with that being said, we have been building our DJ Cinematic biopic universe. Okay? In this biopic universe, who is playing DJ Crespo?
So, what Marvel character would play DJ Crespo?
No, just any actor, any musician, dead or alive.
Oh, any actor or musician. Wow. Man, that's tough.
It could be anybody too. For example, you familiar with Bird Peterson?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bird Peterson was on our podcast, and he picked for himself Idris Elba.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Craze with Will Duvall.
That's amazing. All right. Can I use my mashup lifeline here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
I would probably say a mix of Jackie Chan and Will Smith. Those are my two. I know it sounds kind of boring, but
it doesn't because what we can do though is on all the action scenes switch in Jackie Chan.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
I like it.
So like I have so many different roots. I have Asian, Filipino, Puerto Rican. There's some Jamaican, and so not only from the ethnic and culture side of it, but I play well with both their personalities. Like I love Will Smith, and I take a lot of inspiration from the person he is, and then Jackie Chan too, from how funny he is to his martial arts background. So that's the boring version of why I matched the two up.
I love it because
Yeah,
I can see it right now. One scene is Will Smith, and then the next scene walks in Jackie Chan. Hey, I'm DJ Crespo. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yo, here's what I envision. There's a huge dialogue, and every time there's a cutaway, somebody like, "Hey, Crespo," and they pan back, and it's Jackie Chan, and they'll be like, "Hey, Crespo," and it's Will Smith.
Yes,
exactly.
That's exactly
what I was
I'm
picturing.
That's exactly what I'm
It's like that
too.
scene of it's like that scene in Black Dynamite where Bullhorn is doing his kung fu fight and he actually smacks the dude.
Yes.
He gets pissed, so they swap him out for another actor.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
he goes from dark skin to light skin and short.
Yeah.
I pictured Dwight Schrute turning around as all those characters in The Office, where he's like Jim Halpert and everyone.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah.
And this is very. Go ahead.
I'm curious, Colin, who would you say for you?
Oh, I did Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer, man. I was like, it's got to be Seth.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, and I think I picked Sean Carter. Correct?
Nice.
Yeah, I picked Sean Carter.
Nice.
Not Jay-Z, but we'll use his government name.
Yeah. What about
That's
you?
when he's in his actor. I picked up a Rock.
Nice.
Every time I forget that you picked The Rock, and it's just I almost snotted out of my nose. Fuck you. That's not supposed to be as funny as it is every single time. Hey, Nick Lopez and The Rock.
Dude, this is great.
Oh
Hey, switching directions here. Hey, Crespo, can you tell us a crazy story that happened on tour with Jaden Smith?
Let me think.
Let me cross off my second question here.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that.
Who asked that one? We'll go ahead and shout that person out while we're at it. Let's just get into that.
I'm trying to think of a story that won't incriminate anyone or make anyone look bad.
Not that those things happened.
Well, we'll see you next week. Thanks so much, guys.
Oh, guys. I think the whole Will Smith management team's calling me right now that I have to get off this.
Yeah.
They've been watching
the person that
the entire
answers
time.
is Jackie Chan.
I guess I'll just tell like a cool story. Nothing that's gonna be too provocative, just because they're kind of protective of.
Yeah, definitely.
That I stand up, but we had a show in Ohio in Cleveland. This was a tour we went on with Fall Out Boy, and it was Jaden's first tour, so it was very weird, different, because his crowd might not necessarily listen to Fall Out Boy, but for some reason the tour worked out amazing. We're in Ohio, and I'm the biggest Kid Cudi fan in the world. Like, Man on the Moon to me is top 5 album. Mm-hmm. And so, Jaden supposedly is like really cool with him. I'm just getting to know Jaden. This is the first year we've ever been on tour. And this is our third show. The first 2 shows went really smooth. Third show, we're the opening act. I hop on, and Jaden's like 3 songs in. All of a sudden, my Serato dies. Mid-set, Serato cuts out. We don't have front of house because it's a smaller arena. So Jaden's like, what's going on? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hear Kid Cudi hum on the mic. And he comes in, gives me a 2-minute, like, just him and Jaden are talking, everybody's going crazy, and I have the perfect 2 minutes to reset Serato. Everybody's going nuts, and I'm like going nuts while I'm trying to reset Serato. And get to the 4th song, load it, and Cudi's like, is it time to drop Icon, which is Jaden's like one of his most popular songs. And I dropped it like that, and the whole crowd just fucking erupts. And it was like seeing your savior and like your favorite artist at the same time arrive out of nowhere. And you hear the hum, like his.
Yeah. I was just gonna say I've been.
I thought it was an act of maybe God or whatever you guys believe in, but to me it was, because I had no idea what to do in a moment like that. It was like 7,000 people there. It was early, but I had no idea what to do. Like, usually I have a third CDJ set up with a USB in case my Serato dies. Mm-hmm. We had nothing on this third show, so I was like, all right, usually nothing happens, let's run it. It didn't go as planned. Cudi, he showed up, and it was like they had planned it.
Yeah.
And so the craziest thing was,
I would have cried.
Yeah. I would have been DJ crying.
Yeah, and the show was awesome. It was perfect. And then we went backstage. I got to meet him, and one of the coolest dudes in the world. And then another funny part of the story is Jaden had these berries that you eat. They're like freeze-dried berries that you can get. I forget the name of them, but you eat them and it changes your taste buds. So we're backstage and we're eating these berries, and he gives us lemons, like full lemons, Jaden. And me and Cudi and our tour manager, we're all looking at him like, what are we doing with these lemons? He's like, bite into them. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not biting this lemon. I'm going to like start crying. I make a sour face.
Cried enough.
He's like, just do it.
Cried enough.
I bite into the lemon, and it's the sweetest, most delicious lemon I've ever had. It almost tasted like a Jolly Rancher. And so these berries were like the end of the night. It was like we took like legal shrooms or something. It was like you bite in this lemon, and our taste buds had changed. We're all backstage eating lemons all of a sudden. So that's probably the craziest thing I've had. That's not like provocative or some drug-induced party.
Just out here eating fresh fruit with Kid Cudi and Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
literally, if there was a dream that could have happened, it would be that minus the technical side. But the way he came in and saved it was insane to me too. So,
You know, every time my Serato goes down on me, I don't ever hear a hum in the background. So
No.
there's nobody humming.
Anytime my Serato dies, Kid Cudi does.
Yo,
not
Travis,
engage with me.
your new shit. Travis is going to be in the club, and he's like, "Don't worry, guys, Kid Cudi's here," and it's just nothing.
And then he starts humming.
Yeah, I start doing a hum.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, like
Yo.
my
Kid
hands,
Cudi's coming.
Yeah. Which is
just
crazy
sweating.
because we had so many fan questions. A lot of them revolved around any technical or hardware fail stories during these massive shows. So that's
Wow.
fucking crazy as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
One was from a man, Kid Cudi, I think his name was. He asked this question: "How is
Wait a minute.
hardware?"
Did you have to translate the question because he
What's
just
so funny
gave
is
the question in a hum? Just
Yeah.
yeah. It's just so crazy that like it was in Cleveland. I know he didn't know that Serato had failed and that like the music had cut, but like the timing of it was immaculate, man. Like I'll hold that story till the day I go to the grave. You know,
As you should.
Dude.
it was a blessing to experience that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Shout out to our guys, Mr. Kinetic and Bliss, that both asked that question. That definitely.
Here's a photo of us eating the lemons. Let me see if I can find it.
That's so funny. I want to know what these berries are.
Yeah.
These magical berries.
I will get the name. I will get the name of these berries too. It's insane. Jaden's a very intricate kid. Like he studies on his own and like on tour. You'd think it would be like a super crazy after party kind of tour, but we really were he's super professional. So we would hop on the tour bus to the next city and like he'd just be chilling, reading a book about Nikola Tesla or different things. And like I learned a lot from him in such a short period of time about like taking knowledge and applying it and like really just trying to learn as much as you can, where I was like for the first couple legs of the tour like playing on my Nintendo Switch, you know, and then at the end of it I'm reading books and like it was cool to see like that transfer of energy because
that's cool.
I was like I just want to unwind, you know. So yeah, it was cool to watch that change.
That's dope.
That'll
lead us well into another question. What's the biggest takeaway? What's the biggest lesson you've learned in 2020 from last year, bringing into this year?
Aside from appreciating everything that we've been given as DJs and the jobs that we've been able to do, and obviously get paid so generously to do so, is really how important the community of DJs is. I didn't overlook it, but I didn't really reach out and try to become part of it as much as I did last year. And that's really what I learned from a career side, was how important the DJ community is to my success and everyone else's. From like rating someone's Twitch to retweeting someone's mix, I learned that like so much can be done when we work as a community together, way more than like fighting and hating, or even not even just doing anything to help each other, just being stagnant and worrying about ourselves. I learned that the most for sure from the DJ community. Like, I mean, even being on this podcast with you guys, like I'm super grateful, because I've never been able to connect with you guys on a level like this. And it's super important to me because I feel like a lot of DJs think that we're competing against each other, but we're not. It's really about empowering the community, especially in a time where we don't have a ton of work. It's like I got to retweet my boy who's on Twitch right now. I got to go donate to anything that you guys are doing, and I think that's a lost message because everything politically and the climate of our world right now is so divided that you even see division between DJs. I was watching this stuff that went down with a certain DJ and another that believes one thing. I'm not going to say names because it's not my place, but I'm sure everybody knows about all the DJ madness that goes on lately. And what I've noticed, man, is really that I took away a lot from how important our community is and how powerful we can be as one voice if we work as a team.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad you said that too, because that leads me into the next thing I wanted to talk about, Twitch. Everyone's been pivoting. I know there'll be a lot of DJs and producers listening to this that are still kind of lost at sea. Do you have any advice for those guys as far as what you would suggest has maybe helped you during this time, or if you've utilized Twitch at all? Or
Yeah. So unfortunately, I really haven't used Twitch as much as lately. I started using it at the beginning of the pandemic with Instagram Live. And once Instagram Live got shut down, I kind of got discouraged because most of the following was on IG. I'd bring them over to Twitch. So with streaming, I've kind of been really discouraged with it. I love watching it, but for me, it's been more just supporting as much as I can for all the homies who do stream. And then I'll hop on and do like a guest set for Headliner Music Club or DMS whenever you guys would do something.
Hey,
like
shout
that.
out.
That stuff I love.
Shout out. Direct Music Service.
Yeah.
Get all your music at directmusic.com. Shameless plug,
Man.
but I'm not shameful about it. Let's go.
There's nothing shameless about it. Thanks, guys.
There's nothing. Because to be honest, I love the catalog that DMS has, man. Like I've relied on it since I started DJing. You know, it's been the most consistent record pool for me. Like I can go back and find a record from the 50s. Like can't do that anywhere else. And, and that's huge to me. Yeah, man. So like the time that I had was really just supporting streaming. I feel like I wish I could have done more and done more streams, but it wasn't for me. I tried as hard as I could. I found more fulfillment out of just supporting it. For me, what I did was try and pivot to other lanes that I could as a DJ and knowing like, all right, I have this skill. What can I do with it? And so I was actually just teaching and spreading knowledge. So I learned how to teach students via Zoom how to DJ with the academy that we opened last year. So that's where I spent most of my time, was pivoting to another source of income, but also using what I love and the skill that I feel like is most prominent within me. And so that was my biggest piece of advice for anyone that asked me, is like, take what you're really good at, whether it's DJing, producing, podcasting, you know, creating media, and see how you can pivot in another direction so that when DJing does come back, you have 2 income sources now, or 2 streams, or even just 2 passions, you know? So that was my advice I gave to anybody, was like, see how you can pivot with what skill you have and see if some money can come in, even if it's $500 a month, you know, it helps.
Yeah. And I do want to touch, I want to double click on the teaching part here. Wired Sound Academy. You are the co-founder of Wired Sound Academy in Miami. What brought that apart? What brought that to the plate? And tell us a little bit more about that.
So I went to school in New York for production called Dubspot, a school called Dubspot. They closed down now. And for me, I think I spent $15,000 and rent in New York for 3 months to learn. And it was a great course. I loved it. But I felt like there was a big disconnect in the amount of time and money that it cost. So I partnered up with my good friend Landis, who's a young producer. I've known him for about 10 years. And his dad was building a giant food hall, similar to, you guys have food halls in Portland?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like Chelsea's Market kind of vibe.
Yep.
His dad was building this huge food hall, and he's like, I have this huge space upstairs that no one's using. Do you guys want it? And I instantly thought, I was like, let's build the school that we've been wanting to do. We both went to Dubspot, sorry, context.
Okay.
We both went to Dubspot, and we both felt like, hey, we spent way too much money. We shouldn't have to spend 3 months learning something that we could probably teach and in a compacted time. And so we were like, hey, with this space upstairs, let's build a school. So we did, and it's turned out to be the most fulfilling thing I've done out of any gig, show, thing in DJing. we graduated about 30 DJs from here.
Oh, wow.
About eight students who are fully producing music now. It's a really cool location because downstairs you have 8 different food vendors and we have a lounge. So what our DJs do is when they graduate, they get to start playing paid gigs. So it's you take the knowledge and you apply it. And so it's not like, hey, here's the knowledge, go out and do your thing. It's we teach our DJs, but we also teach them not only the skill, the experience, and then the other side of it is here's how you brand yourself. Here's how to market. So it's kind of like the full package that we offered. And it was just like, I guess why we did it was I always felt like it took me 7 or 8 years to learn all of this, right? How can I help speed it up for someone who really loves what they're doing? So Wired Sound was born, and so that's where I'm at right now. This is one of the studios in it, which is pretty cool. So
that's awesome, man.
Teaching,
yeah, that's people need that actually, and the community needs that. So, it's huge. I mean, I'm glad that you found your passion. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, and teaching for me has actually made me a better DJ. You know, like I never used to practice as much as I should have. You know, now I'm teaching 3 days a week and it's 6 hours a day. So I'm learning so much more than I ever thought I could and learning how to apply it, which is really dope too, man. It's awesome. So we've been doing like inner city programs for kids, really just trying to show that like DJing is an outlet. It was an outlet for all of us. You know, like I'm sure there's so many passionate kids out there that didn't have the ability to do it, but now it's so accessible. So that's what we're trying to do over here at Wired, which is awesome.
Now, are you reaching more people now that you have switched over to Zoom?
Yeah. So I try not to keep the Zoom lessons more than 4 people because it gets a little overwhelming when you're looking at multiple mixing boards with cameras looking down, and then the audio outputs and inputs through Zoom can wear down the internet. So I keep the Zoom lessons online to 4 students, but in person we've done up to 8 students. With COVID right now, we're only doing 4.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This will tie in well to a favorite question we've asked on this show, and I want to bring it back into play here. What makes a successful DJ?
Man, that's a good question. I think I don't want to give the cheesy answer, but this is really how I feel about it. If it's me, I feel successful just from being able to, I don't want to say this the wrong way, being able to play music I love and also play music I don't love, but watching people enjoy both sides of that. I could, the money side is just extra for me. I love the fact that I can play music I never play in my life or listen to outside of the club, but also play music that I love that no one's ever heard and see the enjoyment on both ends of that. To me, that's success, I guess. I know it's not really answering the question, but that's most fulfilling to me. And so I feel like that could be successful.
Oh yeah. No, that's definitely a good answer. And what is that? All right. So take us through a club night here. What does that breakdown look like for you? Because I know a lot of people are like, all right, 1 for you, 1 for me, 2 for you, 1 for me. How often do you pepper in your favorites as well as the brand new shit?
I guess if we're saying in Miami, it's a little bit tougher because this is a really cutthroat club scene. Like if they're bored for more than a couple minutes, you're starting to feel it. Either you're feeling it from like a promoter text or a GM text, or you'll just watch. And sometimes there'll be people up there like, what the fuck is this? So here it's a little more cutthroat where I'm playing a lot of newer new popular mainstream stuff. I'd say here probably every 15 minutes I'll throw something in that I want, and if it works, then I'll make that gap smaller.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd say right around there. But anywhere else, like if I'm in Austin or even a city that's very like eclectic and musical in a whole different way, man, I'll try and do it every 3 or 4 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get loose with it.
Yeah.
I like that. Rapid fire, what was your first concert you went to, and what was your favorite concert you went to?
First concert. Damn, I'm old.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah. Damn, what was my first
Little guy by the name of Chuck Berry. Nothing, no big deal.
No big deal.
Trying to think of what my first concert was. I want to say it was Outkast when they dropped Stankonia.
That's a sick show.
I want to say that's it. That was the first. It was probably one of my favorite too. That was definitely, that's got to be one of the first. Let me think of favorite show though. Okay. So this might be the most random show of all time, but every year they do this Pepsi. Back in the day, they used to do this Pepsi Powerball here in Miami. And I walked into the mall, I think I was in high school, and they had this wheel that you spin. I spun the wheel and I won tickets to this Pepsi Powerball, and they don't let you know the artist until you get there, which is pretty crazy too. So you have to just kind of hope. And they always promise like it's a headliner, just come. Ends up being Rihanna.
Oh,
I'm like, fuck, all right. Yeah. I'm like,
Travis
this is cool.
licking his lips.
Yeah.
I'm with this one. I'm with this one.
So Rihanna comes out on stage. She does a couple songs. All of a sudden, Jay-Z comes out. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? This is crazy. Blah, blah, blah. Jay comes out, and then Diamonds Are Forever comes on.
Ooh.
And Ye walks out.
Oh, come on.
And Ye walks out.
Come on.
That's nuts.
And
What
I'm
is
like,
this
what?
budget? $100 million?
This was at Bayfront Amphitheater, so it's probably like a 4,000 cap venue. Really small, but it's cool because it's outside and you see it's where Ultra used to be held.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But Ye does Diamonds Are Forever, and I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen Ye live, and I'm from Chicago. And I'm like, this is awesome. So that was the coolest concert I've seen, for sure. All from spinning the wheel, too.
Damn.
That's so nuts.
That's so nuts. Shout out to Pepsi. Holy
Shout out.
fuck,
I know,
Yeah.
man. I find a wheel, I spin every wheel I see from now on. I'm just like,
Yeah, man.
Yo, yeah. I thought you were
real.
going to say you spun the wheel, you went to the show, and someone started humming, and you're like, oh
my God, again.
Here he is.
Surprise.
God.
Not again.
Not again. We had another fan question from Smash the Club. Smash the Club asks, what's your golf handicap and how did you get into golf?
Oh man, this is fucked up. So I just started golfing like a year ago. I was looking for something to do. I got really like kind of down on myself the first couple months of COVID because I was so used to just moving all the time. And I found like peace in just being outside. So I was like, what can I do that's outside and like relaxing? I looked at golf and damn, this looks awesome. Everybody's smoking and playing music on the golf course and drinking. I was like, let's try this. And I became obsessed with it. My golf handicap is pretty bad. I probably shoot like a 90 on a good day, which is terrible, but I love it. So I'm still trying to get better at it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's an upward battle, man. That's an upward
Yeah.
battle. Man.
Yeah.
Yo, golf is one of those things where you go to get away, and once you're out there, you get so fucking pissed off because you're like shooting it into the woods or into the water. You're like, yo, I'm doing more screaming out here than I was in IRL land.
Yeah.
Man. Come on.
Hey, speaking of TV shows, HBO Max has Tiger, the part 1 and part 2 documentary, and it's
the Tiger Woods.
Great. Oh my God, it's great. It is great.
Really?
It is great. If you have a chance, go ahead and watch that, because it really delves into his psyche, especially as a little kid, and how his upbringing with his dad pushing him with golf. It's a great watch.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What is Tiger's net worth? Do we know? Like off the top?
He's got to be second or third richest. For sure.
It's up there in the
We'll do
Billy.
a quick number crunch.
Yeah.
Of
It's
athletes.
up there in the Billy, man.
Yeah.
Gee, I mean, he has his own. He has his own building at Nike on the Nike campus.
Yeah. Man.
Like
He is tied at number 9 with 800 million net worth
Wow.
in Forbes. Number 9 in Forbes. So
Wow.
800 million is his net worth.
so. That's just what
So
that's just what they're showing Forbes. That's just what.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's more than that.
So Dr. Dre has him beat, huh?
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. That's
Wild.
crazy. Travis, you want me to pass back to you?
What we passing back to me for?
Oh, we're going out to an island.
Oh, we are going out to an island. Boom, got it.
Yeah.
Crespo, you are
I'm good at this now.
stranded on an island. All right. You only have one album to take and one album to listen to the entire time you're on this island. What album is that?
Damn. One album to take and or just one album in general.
Just one album.
Mhm.
You just get one album for the rest of your life.
I thought I could get 2.
Could go with a
Man.
double album.
I was gonna say you can go with a double disc.
Yeah.
Bring all eyes on me or
Yeah,
something.
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, was Ready to Die 2 albums? No. Right?
Nah, that was one album.
I like that you're trying to squeeze it now. You're like,
I'm trying to
who
squeeze.
did a little something?
Yeah, you need a little more bang for your buck for these sort of things.
Yeah.
Crespo hit us with like a used car salesman angle where he's like, all right, I can get 2 out of this. All right. All right.
Shit, man. I guess if we're going, I don't know. I want to say like recent. It's hard.
It's uncomfortable.
I know this whole thing has been so like enjoyable, but also uncomfortable, which is awesome.
Mhm.
That's what we go for.
That's how my DJ sets are.
Yeah,
This is
enjoyable,
really-
but like a structural adventure.
yeah. This is gonna go
No
really
seatbelts.
kind of left field because usually I would say like a hip hop album, but Currents by Tame Impala I probably listen to for like nonstop. I still listen to it nonstop.
Let's
Colin, go ahead and get your Tame Impala blanket.
I
Yeah.
gotta
Okay.
put
Go grab the Tame Impala throw over the couch.
No bullshit. They are Tame Impala. He is my number 1 artist, most played on Spotify for last year. Like,
Man.
and I think the year before that album sonically is fucking unreal.
good.
It's unreal.
That got me through a lot of
We're in my
days during
top
during
5
this
for
quarantine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll just take you on a journey, man.
Yeah.
That's a great pick for On an Island.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, I was thinking if I'm on an island also, I was like, I would listen to some hip hop, but I'd listen to Currents on repeat. Like, I don't know, everything like you said, sonically, just fucking beautiful. Man.
Yeah, it really
Man.
is.
Can't be beat.
That is a great pick. I want to ask you one quick question, and we'll get into the last segment here. Biggest song request, and how much did they pay you?
Oh. Let me think.
Or any weird request where it was like the artist themselves that made the request or something like that.
So I've had someone offer me a kiss from his wife as payment, which is so weird. But that happens in Miami. That's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
that's nothing.
Yeah,
That's
That man was Kid Cudi.
I will say, like, this is probably the most requested song I've had throughout my DJ career, and the most tipped I've got from it. But Punjabi, the Jay-Z Punjabi. I'm blanking on the name now. I'm so bad.
Beware the Boys.
Beware the Boys.
Yes.
Yeah. This Saudi prince that was in the club asked for it and threw me at the end of the night, like, yo, good job, and just threw a stack, and it was $1,000 on my turntables. And I was like, holy shit. I was a young DJ. I was like maybe 5 years into DJing, and I was like, damn, this is crazy. But surprisingly, that's probably, yeah. I was like, damn, I got to play in Miami more. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, but even hearing that now as a COVID DJ, man, that's good money, bro.
Jeez,
A G can go a long way.
Oh my gosh. Man, that
G can go a long way, man.
That's more than that stimulus check right there, man. So
I know, jeez.
I'm still waiting on
these 2 stimmies.
I'm still waiting on that boy.
Even money aside, like, Beware the Boys is like, it's always been so requested. Yeah, for sure. Still this day.
I'm from Las Vegas, and that one occasionally, like, there's usually a time within the year where there's a lot of like Middle Eastern people and a lot of Middle Eastern royalty comes out. And Beware the Boys will play 6 times that night. So much so that like the club, like the regular club goers will leave. Like the club will start to fuck you out because they're tired of it. And these guys are just going ham at a table, like throwing money everywhere. Like it's their club now.
Yeah. And the bottles are coming out. Out. So.
Like, it's crazy.
In the back of the club, you hear someone just booing, and the camera pans, and it's Neek. Boo! This is 6 times. Fucking whack.
6 times. You heard it.
Just holding up a number 6 on a big card.
Just like me with a scorecard.
He takes the card from the bottle girl. And just
give me this.
Happy birthday, 6.
Happy birthday. 6 times, you fucking schmo.
Neek's got the sparklers going in the club just to show off the number 6.
Like,
no. Neek is running to all the bottle girls and blowing out all the sparklers.
Yeah, put them on.
He's way too many times.
Oh my God.
Last segment of the show is called One Word. I'm going to give you a word, and you tell me the first word that comes to mind when I say this word. Let's start with number 1, Miami.
Tits.
Oh, yes.
Jaden Smith.
Lemons.
Crespo.
Shit. Cheetos.
Just to be clear, I think it cut out. Did you say shit Cheetos?
I meant Cheetos, but shit also. These are pretty shitty Cheetos.
Shit Cheetos. Kid Cudi.
I can't even do the hum.
And last but not least, 2021.
Damn. I can't even tell you because it feels still like 2020.
That's it. 2021 is 2020.
2020.
Oh man. I'm hoping February starts 2021. This January has been wild.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
It's been nuts.
Wow, man.
Well, Crespo, we appreciate you taking the time out to come on the show, man.
Yes.
Thank you so very much for joining us.
My God.
We will have to have you back to talk about more stories.
Dude,
anything
awesome.
you want to tell the listeners before we wrap it up? Where can they find you on social media? Any projects you're working on? Hit them with it.
Yep. You guys could hit me on Instagram at Crespo the DJ. Would love to connect with any of you guys, DJs, anyone out there. And projects, if you guys are looking to learn music production or DJing, come check us out at wiredsoundacademy.com. We'd love to have you guys. And for real, this is the coolest podcast I've ever done. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome,
Thank
awesome
you, man.
program, you guys.
Appreciate
It was
that, man.
amazing.
We appreciate you,
Thank
man.
you, man.
Thank
For real.
you, bro.
Big ups, Crespo. We will be back next week with a surprise guest. I think they have a good idea who it is. Fellow Miami man, DJ Cass. I think he's going to be on the show next week.
My guy.
With those spicy takes.
Yeah.
We're
just going to go through all the Miami DJs right now, man. Why not?
Yeah, we'll just run through all of them. Gosh. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone.
Icon
Stay
living.
safe. Wear your mask. Behave yourselves. And go check out Crespo online. And go check out Wired Sound Academy as well.
Yes.
Because everyone's a DJ. And if they're not, they want to become one. So go to the man right there.
Hey,
It's true.
my guys.
All right, y'all.
I love the Albert
Icon
shirt,
living.
by the way.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And shout out
Shout out.
DMS.
Hey.
Shout out to DMS.
Always.
Yes,
Shout out.
yes. All right, gentlemen. Thanks so much, Crespo.
All right, guys.
We'll see ya.
Appreciate you
Yeah.
guys.
Appreciate